Hey YouTube, Seeker here, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Gatecrash Guilds of the pre-release. So I'm not going to go over any like bombs or like mythic rares, because obviously if you pull one you're going to build around it. I will however talk about the pre-release promos, because everyone has their choice of getting access to one of the 5. So first guild I'm going to talk about is Gruul. Gruul is mostly a trampoline ramp type guild where creatures are pretty much the win condition. Their mechanic is called Blood Rush, and what it is for a cheaper converted mana cost, you discard a creature with Blood Rush to give target attacking creature +X until end of turn, where X is that creature's power and toughness until end of turn. So I personally don't like it because you only give one creature one bonus like for one time, and you have to like discard one of your creature's sources from your hand. And so if you don't have trample and you just swing in with a big guy, they could pretty much just chump block you. I would prefer, however, if they had to like pay the mana, reveal a creature card with your hand with Blood Rush to give the bonus instead of discarding it. Maybe that would be too overpowered, but that's just my opinion. So their pre-release promo is called Rubblehulk. He's a star for 4, a red and green, and his power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. And he blood rushes for 1 red and a green. Discard him. Target attacking creature gets +X where until end of turn, where X is the number of lands you control. So, like I talked about earlier, not a big fan of Gruul. It's good for ending games, but overall I don't see it as a good guild to go with, so have them rank 5. Next is the Dimir. They're mostly about milling and sneaking past your opponent's forces. Their promo is called Consuming Aberration. He's a star for 3, a blue and a black, and his power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in an opponent's graveyards. Whenever he casts a spell, each opponent reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card, then puts those cards into their graveyard. So, the thing about Dimir is, I don't see them having enough mill to actually do enough unless we get more spoilers with the mill. And their Cypher, it's not really going to work because there's not enough unblockable creatures that they have. Cypher, by the way, is when you cast a spell with Cypher on it, then you may exile this spell card and code it on a creature you control. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player, its controller may cast a copy of the encoded card without paying its mana cost. So, Dimir has potential if they can get more like unblockables in their arsenal. So that's why I have Dimir rank 4th. Third, I'd say is Simic, because they have the evolve mechanic where whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if that creature has power or toughness greater than this creature, put a +1/+1 counter on it. The thing is, they have a lot of well-rounded creatures, like for example they have the Drakewing Krasis, which is a 3/1 flying trampler for 1, a green and blue. So it pretty much just, it's a great to like pump up your like little evolve guys. And they also have a Elusive Krasis. It's a 0/4 unblockable for the same cost as the Drakewing, and it has evolve. So if you're able to evolve him up a good amount, you can pretty much win a good amount of games. And another one of my favorite Simic cards is Shambleshark. It's a 2/1 for a green and a blue, and it has Flash and Evolve. And I see Flash as a really fun combat trick for Simic's Evolve mechanic. So, and also their pre-release promo is Fathom Mage, which is a 1/1 for 2 green and blue. Evolve. Whenever a +1/+1 counter is placed on Fathom Mage, you may draw a card. So Simic, I see a lot of good card draw and counters, which is always good and limited. The only thing I don't have them higher up is because there's a dude in Orzhov that can pretty much weaken the Simic Evolve mechanic, so that's why I have them rank 3. Next, rank 2 is the Orzhov. Their pre-release promo is called Treasury Thrull. He's a 4/4 white-black. He has Extort. And whenever it attacks, you may recur target artifact, creature, enchantment from your grave to your hand. The reason why this is a good promo is because it pretty much brings your Extort stuff. It brings your stuff back so you can trigger Extort again. And a few of the good and notable Extorters are Basilica Guards is a 1/4 defender for 2 and a white with Extort. It's good because with Defender it's probably going to stay around longer, so you can stack on some Extort. Also, Syndic of Thights is a 2/2 for 1 white. He's the like one needed like little cheap Extort guy that you can have around. And Thrull Parasite and Shutdown Simic. He's a 1/1 black with Extort. You can tap him to pay 2 life and remove a counter from target non-land permanent. And their Guild Mage is the Vizkopa Guild Mage. It's a 2/2 for white and black. And you can either do 1 white-black, target creature gains lifelink until end of turn, or 1 white-black, whenever you gain life this turn, each opponent loses that much life. So I see Orzhov as a solid guild to like choose. But obviously, rank 1 is going to be Boros. Their promo is Foundry Champion, which is a 4/4 for 4 red and white. Whenever it enters battlefield, it deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of creatures you control. And for a red, you can pump up its power by 1 until end of turn. And for white, you can pump up its toughness by 1 until end of turn. And their keyword, Battalion, it's really good. It means whenever this creature and at least 2 other creatures attack, they get a special bonus. For example, this Boros Elite, it's a 1/1 for white, and it is Battalion for +2/+2 until end of turn. And also, I really like the enchantment Murder Investigation. You enchant creature you control. Whenever enchanted creature dies, put X 1/1 white soldier tokens onto the battlefield where X is its power. So even when something of yours dies, it can still keep your army up, so you can do some more Battalion attacks. And also Firefist Striker, he's a 2/1 for 1 in red. He has Battalion for target creature can't block this turn. That's really nice when you want to get in for lots of damage. And this is the first charm I'm going to talk about, which is the Boros Charm, because it really synergizes with the guild the best out of all the charms in my opinion. It can either deal forward damage to target player, so pretty much just end games, or permanents you control are indestructible this turn. That's really great with their keyword Battalion. Or target creature gains double strike until end of turn, another game ending ability. So that's why I have Boros on top, then followed by Orzhov, followed by Simic, followed by Dimir, and followed by Gruul. So let me know what you think. That is my Gatecrash Guild rankings, and until next time, YouTube.